Welcome to Brilliantly British. My name is Lawrence and this is a treacle tart, a classic, quintessentially British dessert. It was born out of hardship when sugar wasn't widely available, but honestly, the result is nothing short of amazing. It is deep and complex in flavours and textures, and when paired with custard, fresh cream, or vanilla ice cream, I mean, honestly, few things are better than it. So as I show you how to make this dessert, sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode. For today's deliciously rich, sweet, and satisfying treacle tart, you will need the following ingredients in front of me here. For our sweet short crust pastry, you will need some caster sugar or icing sugar. You'll need some plain white flour, some salt, an egg, some butter, and some cold water. For the filling of this treacle tart, you will need some salt, some eggs, some butter, some heavy cream, some homemade bread, which you've allowed to go stale. And to learn how to make homemade bread, check out the link up there. Turn that stale bread into some breadcrumbs, like the breadcrumbs I've got here. And then finally, the things that make the flavour of this tart really distinct and special. You'll need some golden syrup and some black treacle. You're going to be baking, guys, and you need to stay hydrated. I say this all the time as a Brit. I'd recommend getting yourself a nice cup of hot tea to drink as you bake. To make our sweet short crust pastry, I'm going to first mix together the flour and the icing sugar. Then I'll flake the butter through until I have somewhat of a breadcrumb consistency. I'll then add in my egg yolk and incorporate that fully before gradually adding in teaspoons of water to bind the mixture together. Once enough water has been added, compress the dough into a ball before placing it into an airtight container or bag before resting it in the fridge for at least 30 minutes. Our pastry is rested for 30 minutes in the fridge, and now we're going to roll it out. Before we do, switch on your oven to begin preheating. As you can see, I've rolled it out, making sure that it's large enough to properly cover and fit into our tart pan. After which, lay your pastry on top of your pan and gently tuck it in, encouraging it into all nooks and crannies before cutting off the excess. In preparation for baking, prick the bottom with a fork, preventing the buildup of steam underneath. Follow this step by covering your pan with foil or baking paper before filling with baking beans or rice alternatively. Blind bake this as it is for 15 minutes before uncovering and baking for a further 15 minutes to fully cook your base. To start making the filling for the tart, on a low heat, begin to melt your butter before adding some salt, which will give you a salted caramel-esque flavour. The key ingredients that make treacle tart unique in flavour are the golden syrup and black treacle. And so, with the butter melted, pour both into the pot, whilst gently stirring. The contents of your pan should now resemble crude oil. But as the mixture heats up, pour in your cream and enjoy the effect the cream makes. When the cream has been absorbed by the mixture, gradually pour in your eggs while stirring briskly. With the eggs mixed in, switch off the heat and waste no time before adding the breadcrumbs. And that's it. Filling made. Now take advantage of the filling's molten state by carefully filling your tart base. With the tart now constructed, slide it into your preheated oven and bake until the filling sets. With the tart baked and left to cool a little, I guess the next logical thing to do is tasting. Okay, let's cut into this beautiful looking tart. You can tell the pastry is really crisp. So crisp it actually takes some effort to get through it. It's a good sign. Okay, we're through. Okay guys, this looks amazing. But I'm not done just yet. I know I didn't mention it in the ingredients, and it is totally up to you. I'm going to go for some vanilla ice cream. Cream will also do, or custard, but today I'm going for vanilla ice cream. Beautiful. Oh, it's just melting on contact. Oh, the crust is so crispy. Oh, wow. I've never had anything like this. It's really deep because of the dark treacle. It's sweet, but not in an overpowering way. The ice cream, oh, and then the texture of the breadcrumbs. Honestly, guys, you've seen how easy this is to make. And honestly, it's so rewarding. And like I said, this was something that came out of hardship when there was rationing. This is amazing. Really, really amazing. Guys, please, please make this, please. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in and allowing me to show you how to make a treacle tart. If you're not already halfway out of the door going to get the ingredients, I'd like to take the time now to thank you for all of your support on this channel. And knowing that you liked this episode, don't forget to click the like button below, subscribe to this channel, follow us on all of the social media platforms that we are on. Tell everyone you know about the brilliantly British dishes on this channel, and I will see you next time.